I'm LA mayoral candidate Paul Iamori, back for another informative edition of Getting Candid with the candidates over coffee. Eric Preven is a 30-year veteran of the entertainment industry and a member of the Writers Guild of America. For years, Eric has served as a watchdog for the people of Los Angeles, looking out for their interests and taking City Hall to task when those interests are not being served. Now he's drawing upon his years of experience and deep understanding of city politics in his bid for mayor. Let's talk about the man behind the mayoral candidacy.
I grew up in the suburbs of Manhattan, and I made my way out to California after going to the University of Michigan. My first gig was on a soap opera called Santa Barbara on the NBC lot in Burbank. And I got hired on a very promising show with a little guy named John Cryer, maybe you've heard of him. And that began a whole chapter of a decade of writing on TV shows. And my passion for local government kind of emerged when I went to my first Board of Supervisor meeting in connection with a personal thing. And I realized that there was a lot of business being done by these five little kings, and there didn't seem to be anybody really paying attention. And, I started to dig a little deeper, and I would look at it, figure out what was going on, and try to weigh in on behalf of the public. And my focus is really on transparency, because when folks are operating the public stuff in privacy and secrecy, bad things happen, I find. And if I were elected, I think it would be the best and strongest agent for changing, because I'm the opposite of corruptible, because I'm the anti-corruption guy.
Why is it that there aren't more checks and balances in place?
They've tried on a number of occasions to expand the board, and it has not succeeded because they like it this way. Money talks in government and in politics, and we need elected officials who are working for the public directly, and that's why money out of politics would be great, and we should be having debates on Channel 35. Yes. We do not need, Mr. Amore, and I know you agree, a velvet rope down at City Hall. And this is something, when I first walked into City Hall, I was like, are you kidding me? It's supposed to be about engaging members of the public. We send about half of the people who come down on their various issues that are so important away and say, sorry, it's not on the agenda today. It looks like it is. I'm going to fix that. And I've been working on it.
People are really impassioned right now to take action. And we're seeing a lot of people take action, but it seems the focus of that is national, and yet nowhere are you more affected than by what's happening in your backyard.
Well, I think it's a great point, and I encourage people to realize the impact locally that you can have.
If somebody said, hey, look, I've got an issue that I don't like what's going on in the city, what can they do? How can they go out and make a change?
Excellent question. So the first thing you have to do is get a copy of the agenda, which is on the internet. And you enter City Hall, you have to go through security on the first floor. There's a little kiosk up there, and you can sign up to speak on an item, or you can just watch the meeting that starts at 10. Also, the county board meeting is Tuesday morning, and people are welcome there. And both of them are public meetings, so you're completely welcome.
It's not as hard as people think to get out there and have their voices be heard, is it?
No, it just takes one step down. It takes, if you have a full-time job in the morning, you're going to have to find a way to call in sick or do something. I guess not call in sick. There should be a call-in civic.
I like that.
I'm going to go to a
jury
meeting.
For getting jury duty.
Exactly. There should be some opportunity from people to participate.
So give me a little summation of your main platform ideas.
I think we have a wide-ranging set of problems, from homelessness, which is obviously front burner for a lot of people, and crime and safety is important to everybody. And I'm very upset about the decision to put overtime cops in harm's way. So I'm a big advocate for smart law enforcement. And my desire to fix what's wrong with City Hall, and Measure S is a ally in that battle, and it's definitely worth supporting.
S has been one that has kept me up at night. What gives me great pause is this moratorium on building.
But there'll be no moratorium on building if it's within the plan's rules. This is a substantial part of, if you don't want to change the law or break get a zone variance, you can build. Yes on S will be a success for City of Los Angeles, because what do people like? Fair and equitable. I don't want a city that is going around leaning on their residents' property over old luggage because they need money. We don't want a high-end luxury retail environment on our event center spot where it's in the interest of somebody else, not in the people who live there. And that's not what Los Angeles needs. And the good leaders, the real, look what happened in America. People started to march away from the status quo.
I mean, essentially, we're disruptors, you know? That's right. We're disrupting the process, saying, no, guys, sorry, this isn't working as you say it is. What do you think about this, my idea about love in politics? Is that something that you think we need?
You're doing a great service. I mean, I think people could really benefit from being more compassionate.
You know, what I'm trying to bring to the table is a paradigm shift in the way that we play the game of politics.
Well, I think yes, and I think that it's great that you're platforming it that way. And you know, I mean, I hope that it continues beyond just this campaign, and I hope that you can infuse other groups with it too. And you know, so I'm very pleased that you're doing that.
For people who are interested in learning more about you and your campaign, where can they find out more?
Well, you can find out everything about me at www.ericpreven.com. And we write in City Watch LA almost every week, and we'll continue to do so. That's with my brother Joshua, who is my campaign manager, and you've done a great job. You know, a vote against Eric Garcetti could be found with the other Eric.
I thank you so much for all of your service, and I look forward to getting to know you more.